today at Maple Street Guitars.
How's it going?
Good.
Hey, it's Blane Mullinax from Mullinax Pickups.
Hey buddy, how are you?
Hey, got our pickups today, huh?
Got your hot and ready pickups.
Awesome. Thanks, Blane.
No problem, man.
Hi there, this is Keith Hicks from Maple Street Guitars. I'm sitting here today with Blane Mullinax from Mullinax Pickups. Mullinax Pickups are some exceptional custom electric guitar pickups, and we wanted to kind of sit here today and pick his brain a little bit about the pickups. Blane, can you tell me when Mullinax Pickups were founded?
Yeah, we started out in 2009 doing custom instruments. I have a woodworking background, and we kind of got into pickup making because we couldn't find the sounds that we were really looking for to put in our instruments. And it wasn't long before we were making pickups and not instruments, and pickups kind of just became our ultimate passion.
Okay. And what would you say some of the guitars that Mullinax work the best and are?
It's a kind of a funny question because we kind of went out to give every player the opportunity to have really good sound, and if you can only, you know, afford your mid-tier instruments, our stuff's still going to do a lot of good for you. But when you go into your higher-end instruments, it kind of brings out all those qualities that those builders put all their time and their passion into getting right, you know. So it fits, you know, both your low, mid, and high-tier guitars, but you're going to get, you know, each level is going to give you what it can. You know, a lower instrument is only going to be so much, even with great pickups. You know, and a higher end instrument can only be its best with great pickups.
Right. So for example, if you took like a Squire Classic Vibe and threw some of your single coil sets in, it would sound, you know, it'd be a major upgrade, but you could also take a, say, a really nice Collings or something like that and throw some Mullinax in
Absolutely.
there. It would be an exceptional choice as well. And so I know you've got several different models. Could you take me through some of the different models that you have?
Sure. We have you know, our O Salvation, which is a P90 style construction for a humbucking route. It's a solid walk-in single coil sound for the Les Paul players that don't want humbuckers anymore. It gives them a lot of, you know, sparkle in the higher end, a lot of freedom at the mids, you know, and it's been a really hot commodity for us. Another one that we just recently came out with, which you guys recently stocked here, is our O Submission set. And those are our first humbuckers that we've ever made. In all the years, I've never been a big fan of them. And these are constructed very non-traditionally, which gives us a little bit more clarity across the board, rounder note shapes again, and also you get a really cool magnet breakup. Another one of the things that we did is the bobbins are taller in our humbuckers than standard ones. So when you do tap down, it's actually closer to a real output of a single coil or a Strat style single coil. You know, so it actually is more of a usable tone for the players that do like to tap their humbuckers.
Okay, interesting. And so I know you've got a couple other options as well. You've got like a single coil and a P90. Yeah,
our P90s are kind of inspired by a 1963 soap bar that came out of an SG of a friend of ours. You know, it was the pickup that kind of got us really excited about making pickups.
Okay.
And so our single coil stuff is what we really put our heart and soul into when we started out, and our telly sets are made to, the bridges aren't as brittle and sharp and piercing, and our necks aren't as muddy and dark, you know, trying to give the modern telly player a modern telly sound without taking away any of the twang or what you know or are comfortable with, you know, with tellies. You know, the Strat style stuff is really basically geared towards your heavy-handed Strat player, you know, your rock, your blues player, but you know, it cleans up really well, so you can do a lot of cool funk or you know, jazzier Strat playing with it.
Okay, so you'd say your pickups handle a wide variety of styles and can really, you know, get a whole bunch of different sounds.
And that's what the benefit of trying to keep everything uncolored and having a clear palette benefits, you know, us, because we want to be able to give good sound to everybody, no matter what you play.
So Blane, can you tell me what separates Mullinax Pickups from some of the other pickup manufacturers?
Well, we kind of focus on doing new sound. We don't do any vintage, reissue style pickups. We don't do any stacks or tap downs or any type of the silencing kind of style pickups. Everything we do is a little bit progressive in the sense of we use Mogami brand console cable that's triple twisted to cut down on any type of 60 cycle hum, again without it doing anything to the coil itself. We try to do the Radiotron style grounding methods, for anything that has base plates or covers, and try to just do the little things that we can. And then everything else kind of goes into, everything that we make needs to have round, clear note shapes. It needs to be balanced, and it needs to be uncolored, a good clear palette for the musician himself to hear both left and right hand and good pick attack, or when they introduce their fingers, they want to be able to hear all of it, not just the thuds, but the actual the solid notes that come out of that.
Okay, and so you'd say this improves tone and just clarity across the board?
Yeah, it also gives you freedom with your pedal board and your amplifier, because if your pickups aren't colored, then you have so much more range of frequency, you have so much more range of motion, if you will, to let your pedals do their job, let the amplifier do its job.
Okay, so you're basically hearing the pure, more sense of the guitar and the amplifier and the pedals that you're using instead of having this color from your pickups.
Right. When you have like really hot pickups and they're super mid forward, you have to kind of dance around that with your sound.
Right.
And so with our stuff being lower output and again kind of more balanced, it gives you a little bit less obstacles to kind of get to where you're going quicker.
Exactly. Okay. Well, Blane, thanks so much for stopping in today. This is once again Blane Mullinax from Mullinax Pickups. Mullinax Pickups are right up the road from us in Lawrenceville, Georgia. And I'm Keith Hicks from Maple Street Guitars. We have a full complement of Mullinax Pickups in the store. So if you get a chance, please stop in and see us. Thanks so much for stopping in, Blane.
Hey man, thanks for having me, buddy.
Have a great day.